follow standard operating procedures and request docking permission before entering the starport. Services at this starport are constantly being updated. Remember to visit every time you pass through the system. This is a flight regulation announcement. Please proceed to land on your assigned pad in a timely manner and refrain from obstructing other docking areas. This is an important announcement.
Alrighty, hello again, this is Trice Majestus, and we're back in Elite Dangerous Odyssey, back to building out our colonies, so let's get in game and get things rolling. Alrighty, system map. Let's see how Tacit is doing over here. Almost done. Cool. Hynek. Alright, we will be doing Hynek. Let me get this out of the way. Hynek. Start with ceramic composites of 481. 4036. 49. Copper 218. Hello, Mr. Thorpe. Welcome back. Nice. Something I will never attempt to do on any vehicle. I am no mechanic. Food cartridges. $95. 52. Yeah, my car doesn't even have a proper clutch. It has a continuously variable transmission. Insulating membrane. Locks. Polymers. Cool. Nice savings. If you get the capability of doing it, why not? Hello, James. Welcome back. Steel 5542. Four. Titanium 4887. Water 599. And water preferers 39. 18,000. I've got capacity for 11. Okay. Well, in some ways, I'm not sad that I can't, or that I don't know how. Every engine I've tried to maintain, I've destroyed. Or I should say, every fuel-based engine I've tried to maintain, I've destroyed. Electrical motors, well, you know, that's a different story. Ah, I can see that. All right. Galaxy map.
Here's the galaxy map, Commander.
Actually, let's... go over here. Go to Inara. Okay, commodities. Titanium. And call 285 sector. XQ. Oops. XQC. C1318. Getting at the plugs on a horizontally opposed engine is a little more difficult than a V, yes. Although I understand if you have a lift, they're not so bad to get to. Thing is, they're not designed to be maintained from the top side. So you need to put the car in a lift. All right, see you later, Mr. Thorpe. Huh, nice. Impreza? Yeah, it's just a straight swap. Hell of a kick up in power, too. Although if I swap the 2 to a 2.5, I'd probably want to upgrade the transmission as well. Put the sportier transmission in there, because if you get the 2, you've got the more relaxed transmission and designed for around town. The 2.5s were sold with a performance tuned transmission. Were a hell of a lot of fun to drive. Going from an LS to an RS. LS is 2.0 with a humble transmission, and 2.5 is the RS is a 2.5 with a nicely tuned transmission. And boy, there's a lot of difference between those two. Loved my RS when I had it. These days, I gave my daughter a Crosstrek, and my wife and I have a Sense. 3 Subaru family. The 2.0 liter engine, I mean, those things are running, 280, 300,000 miles, so long as you're not evil to them. They just sort of do whatever you're asking them to do and keep going forever. Well, almost. If is a long time with a Subaru. Oh, you're only halfway there. Keep going. You'll never need another car. Unless the roads get oversalted and it rusts out on you, but that's more the fault of the salt in the roads than the car. Ah, that's true. You're in Australia. Yeah, you may be driving that car still in 20 years. Well, New England is hard on cars with all the salt we put on the roads. And I'd always driven my cars pretty hard up until my most recent one. Yeah, the Impreza is a beautiful, 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 sweet driving car. Of course, I had an RS and pushed the living heck out of it. Even so, I was. Why the heck did I end up getting rid of it? Oh, I remember why. I got married. So I needed it was the RS was basically um, two front buckets, and hard to get into the rear. So I needed a little bit bigger car. Hmm. One of the nice olds, yeah. Yep, my RS was a two-door. The car just screamed when you drove it. It was great. So I moved because I had a family. I moved up to an Outback. Bunch of years later, I changed to a higher model Outback because, well, my pay had gone up substantially and my commute had gotten longer. So I wanted a more comfortable ride. Yeah, well, because it's been driven hard. The older models of sporty Imprezas, I mean, they were all driven hard. People would take those to actual racetracks and race those things. They were amazing. Never did that with mine because I never wanted to push it to the point because I know myself. I would have crashed it. I would have gone too fast around one of the corners and just spun out and wrecked the car. So, but boy, I love driving that car. Love driving my current one, but for different reasons. The other reason I went from the Impreza to the Outback was, not only, I got married, yeah, and we were going to have a family, we were going to make a family, and my wife got car sick easily, so I went up to the Outback because it was a smoother driving car. Uh, and it helped encourage me not to push my driving. Um, course, this is for safety. First Subaru I put my wife into was a Forester. Yeah. One Christmas Eve, heading down to the in-laws, my daughter was 6 months old. Some drunk jerk coming the other direction lost control of his vehicle, hit us head on with a 1977 Fleet pickup, which of course outweighed the Forester 2-to-1. He rode up over the hood, caught his bumper on our roll cage, and we drove his bumper through his radiator and put his engine and transmission on the ground. We were all fine, and the Subaru drove away after. Love my Subarus. And I thought we were toast when that thing came over the double yellow line right at us. A much, much bigger vehicle than us. And it was set up higher, so it missed our bumpers. Drove right up over the... Oh, boy. I think if his bumper hadn't caught on the roll cage, we would have tipped him over sideways. Track landing
Go for launch. Fix speed
Landing
until our
gear.
carrier is far behind you.
So I've been a walking Subaru ad ever since.
And you're clear. Flight control signing off.
Charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Orbital flight engaged.
Well, I mean, the 77 Fleet, it's, not an aluminum vehicle. The thing's all steel. So it outweighed us severely. Nowadays, you know, a lot of those bigger cars, they wouldn't have out-tonned the Forester as much as that fleet did. Now, sure, they're bigger cars, but they're designed with, you know, made out of aluminum, designed with crumple zones, and very light. Just don't have as much oomph in a collision as that pickup did. But even so, the Forester was just like, "Yep, you outweigh me 2-1. You lose." I mean, he did stop us and actually push us backwards, but the Subaru was just like, and open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
So after that, Forester got repaired. Didn't quite drive as well because the repair, you know, it was repaired to good enough. It wasn't repaired to perfect.
Maintain current rate of descent.
So when I had some spare cash, I replaced that for my wife, and she had a brand new one, and quite happy with that.
Landing successful.
Yep.
Commence system shutdown. Welcome to the port, Commander.
Yep, they crumpled down and away. In some ways, we were lucky in that collision that he had a vehicle that basically rode up over the hood and didn't set off the head-on stuff. And he didn't really, you know, we didn't really get too much of an impact till he hit the roll cage, and that thing didn't let him go. All right, liquid oxygen. How much do I need? $14.99. Okay.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yeah, they've done a lot of engineering to make the Subaru the safest cars out there. Another good reason to have a boxer engine is it's easier for it to drop down and out of the way.
Ship
Track
restraints
landing gear.
withdrawn. You are go for departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
locations established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
Scan detected. Scan detected.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
We've got you safe and sound. Commence shutdown. What can we do for you, Commander?
Trying to turn it into an outback? Okay. You are much more mechanically inclined than I am, sir.
Go for
Trap
launch.
landing gear.
You have liftoff.
Landing gear.
Landing gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Orbital flight engaged.
Open hailing frequencies.
Sorgon Peterson, Alpha
Requesting
November
docking
Golf.
permission.
Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 10.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing successful. Clear to disembark. Hope we can be of service, Commander.
Alright, looks liquid. I need 323 more. Alright, ag treatment, no. Explosives, no. Pesticides, no. Surface stabilizers, no. Synthetic reagents, no. Consumer technology, don't believe so. Get over to there. Evacuation shelter, survival, food cartridges, 95. Alright.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Landing gear
Landing
retracted.
gear retracted.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, see you later, James. Although probably not. I'm not going to be on that much longer. It is a work night. Oh, here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Here we go, loop-de-loo. All on a Wednesday night. Executing the loop of shame.
Communications established. We are ready to receive docking requests.
Open hailing frequencies.
Requesting docking permission.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you.
Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing gear deployed.
Landing complete. Clamps engaged. Welcome, Commander.
All right. Okie dokie. Well, we've made a small dent in the 18,000 tons of stuff necessary for this next port. So, well, call that what it is. But like I said, it is, or like I said before James left, it is a work night, so I do need to get to bed. Unfortunately, having to drive into work means I have to get up at an absurd hour of the morning. So, at this point, I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride this evening. It was great having you all along. In the stream chat, we have Mr. Thorpe, Zoltor, James, and I guess that's everybody. Alrighty. Wait, was Tacita here? I thought Tacita was here. Nope, I'm imagining things. Okay. So thank you all for joining me in the stream chat. It was great having you all along, as always. And at this point, like I said, I'm out of time for the evening, so we're going to leave things here, pick it up again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus, signing out.